So when you say about your school days, what memories do you usually remember?
In my student's life. It is now I'm 52 years old, old person. Then when now whatever the facilities you had in my childhood, there is less facilities, but I enjoyed my student life like anything. Still, I remember my first class teacher to my PG teacher. But, that means that teachers being inspired me a lot. That's what now I'm a become a teacher.
Due to very limited resources, what mindset has been not been limited?
See, the resources in the sense. Still, I remember I used to wear the necklace with patches. Have you seen anyone? The child who used to wear the necklace which backs had 2 patches. And still I remember the days when I used to went to the school. Morning, the breakfast used to be most of the days only pickle rice. You know, the pickle rice. And even afternoon, lunchtime also, during that time there is no midday meals in government schools. When I completed my graduation, that time the government being in the India government, I think so. India has started the midday meals. But by that time, there is no midday meals. And even when I used to go to, after completion of my 10th class, the intermediate, my house to intermediate is government junior college, boys junior college. Almost nearly 2.5 kilometers. To travel from my house to 2.5 kilometers, it was very tough task for me every day. We need to walk the 2.5 kilometers to and 2.5 kilometers go to my house, nearly 5 kilometers a day. Then what could be and how to overcome this? I started asking my Papa, give me, try to buy me bicycle. Papa denied. Why? Because that there is income sources are very less. And the burdens for the Papa also more. Then I requested my grandpa. Grandpa has given the condition. What is the condition? Until 10th class, my district topper. My marks was in 10th class, that time used to be the marks, not grading system. Out of 600, I scored 488. And that is the highest mark that time. That means highest that time in the state, almost 520 or 530 only, highest marks used to be. And even my grandpa, when I asked me requesting for the bicycle, he asked me, intermediate, if you get good marks, then, and after the intermediate, you need to work in the fields for 2 months. During the April month when we used to go to the village, then that is a harvesting time, paddy cutting time. The paddy cutting time means he has given the target of that, in that day, the paddy will come home. Then we need to beat on one wooden poles and then in that first crushing and that means crushing and taking compulsory then kotan. Okay, now the mobile got the daily pandar per day 200 that we need to harvest. Ala, 15 days పని చేస్తే డబ్బులు ఏమి వచ్చినాయంటే 600 వచ్చినాయి. That time hero cycle used to be 1100. Still I remember. Hero cycle, Pata cycle. 1100 rupees, we got 700. But still there is a less of 400. Then how to get this 400? Then I got the idea where my papa used to work in RTC employee. Then we used to stay in RTC quarters. Then surrounding people used to be many small kids. They used to come to me to clarify the doubts and other things. I got the idea that why not giving free service? Then I will start home tuitions. Then the first time itself I got the home tuitions. Home tuitions in the sense the students used to come to my house and there I used to teach the small kids. There I used to study intermediate first year and second year, even simultaneously I used to handle the tuitions also. Then 3 months continuously when I worked, then I got 400 rupees. With 700 and 400 we buy the hero cycle. So that was still I feel the days which was really fast that we taught us to survive ourselves under any circumstances. Either now I am moving in Innova car, now still I feel that something the people used to feel that after getting some status, why to come out from the status. But never I would feel that. Now also I'm ready to walk any minimum 2 kilometers a day. Now also I'm ready to travel in auto. Now also I'm ready to bicycle if I get a cycle. I don't feel that the dignity need to combine with our status. It need to combine with our character. So we always get ready. Why I'm saying this, my story was, see, you need to be get ready to take any kind of challenge in the future. Suddenly, Mama gives morning pickle rice means, why pickle rice I need to eat? Why you did not prepare such things? If even my home also, I also have one daughter. If sometimes Deepa madam gets up late and she got sick, then she prepares rice sometimes, even with pickle only. Then I will say to my daughter, we need to adjust any kind of environment. You also need to adjust and you need to get ready to take any kind of challenge. All days are not our own days. Then sometimes it will be gives a serious life, sometimes that life which is not at all acceptable. Even that life also. Both you need to take equally. अरे आज चिकन बिरयानी खाया अच्छा खाना आज पिकल राइस नहीं खाना वो भी एंजॉय करना है both we need to take equally right. Thank you.
So when there was a movement in your early life that what you change the direction of your future?
Direction of changing direction, there is not a single year, not a 2 days. It will come with the, see, never I did not thought to establish a school. Where I used to work, now also I feel that when I used to work as an employee, when I used to work the teacher, I used to enjoy that more than the present time. When I became a school owner, rather than I felt when I used to work as an employee, that was my life was so good than the present life. And when it was being turned means, actually, when in my graduation, the person who used to inspire me, my mathematics teacher. In my graduation, my roll number was 614. Article number itself, 3 years, the same roll number. My roll number was 614. 047 year 0447 is the school college group. And year used to be 95. And the number used to be, my roll number is 614. The lecturers used to remember rather than our names, they used to remember our name with the roll number. Still, if you will see, Yasham series books, mathematics. My sir's name used to be, he has written many books. His name is Mr. Prahalad. And he is a person. I used to feel proud that I am traveling almost even my graduation college also from my home nearly 6 kilometers. It is away from the city. I used to be every day morning 6 kilometers and bicycling, evening also 6 kilometers, 12 kilometers. I am so person go and trying getting more pain. But that person not in bike, not in bus. Every day he used to come by his walk. And he is a person that graduation college. There is our graduation college shift system. Morning arts, afternoon science, 1 year. Next year, morning science, other year arts, like used to be. But he is a person, morning he used to come, still evening he used to stay. Even irrespective of his timings. And he used to write. And he did not marry. He is a bachelor. And he dedicated his life to only for educational system. Like how the Chukkaramaya, Haragopal, like those people, this person also completely dedicated to educational system. And his salary that time itself more than 1 lakh. He used to take only 10,000 for his personal expenses. Rest all the amount he used to donate all the charity organization. He used to maintain 2 to 3 orphanages. And he used to wear the dresses also, normal dresses. 100 rupees, 150 rupees shirt, where it has been torn completely. He himself used to be, if he is used to left his hand to right on board, we used to see his thumb patch. He is a government degree college lecturer and next to the principal, senior most faculty, and he is a good writer for the Eschand. And company Eschand is a private company, not by the government, private sector, not by the government. Then the publishers will write something, definitely they will give the payment. We used to shock, what, where is keeping all this up? Then at last, during my last year farewell time, I asked him, sir, you are such a gentleman, and he used to teach like anything. Extraordinary person. And why you, your dressing style, and every time his lunch also, he used to bring one normal bag. Jole type kind of bag he used to wear. In that, one glass, one spoon, one lemon, one banana. His lunch was that. Every day he himself used to prepare the lemon juice and one banana. His lunch was to control his emotions. Then I asked him, sir, where you are spending all of your income? Then he asked me, takes only my monthly income was only 10,000. In that 10,000 only I need to survive. Rest all amount was fixed for different orphanages. Last 4 years back, he expired. He's no more. But still, I feel such a gentleman who has taught me, and because of that, not 100%. I got only 0.1 percentage culture, which we been learned by faculty. That was still when I can feel more stress, more life. I feel more boring. I will recollect all those days. Now we are getting more comfortable life, such a great noble personality, those being taught by me. Then why we need to feel more stress? And one more faculty, still I remember my intermediate, Mr. Manohar. He's some character was not good, but he's a chain smoker. Even in the class also he used to smoke. With the cigarette only, he used to come to the class and he used to teach. Any kind of point of application in physics, he used to give in a second's answer. Sir, potential difference, electricity, magnetism, such all derivations will be. It is mass more be included. But even those derivations also, he used to say in a fraction of seconds. Magnetic susceptibility, high value, V value, and even potential difference, V value, that all in a fraction of seconds, in a very easy way, he used to say to us. And he, in the last day of his boy junior college, next day he is going to retire. Last day he got stroke and he died in the college itself. Still, we feel that such a noble faculty was there who taught me. And still I remember not only intermediate, not only graduation. My first class teacher name is Sarlina teacher. Sarlina teacher. Sarlina teacher used to call me, and even one more Neeraja teacher and Padmapriya teacher. They used to call me when coming inside the class itself, Krishna, Krishna, Mora. If they want to target me, San without directly Krishna to stand up, no. They want to ask something else. They want to target me, means they used to call me C. So then I used to feel, why I am saying all these things? You also have such a wonderful faculty. Instead of learning negative things from every person, we need to learn the positive things. Every person is having good character. Even among you also, we also need to learn. Here many kids were there, nearly 100, more than 100. In more than 100, every person will have a good qualities. When you are seeing your teacher, instead of learning something negative about the teacher, what are the positive things which admires that you try to learn? And he always see positive thinking means not something else which we receives, which the brain receives, that always need to booster, that always need to give the good vibes in heart and good vibes in good thoughts in our brain. That is only the positive thinking. Always thinks that अरे कृष्णा रेड्डी साहब फीस ज्यादा पढ़ाते, कृष्णा रेड्डी साहब का पैसा ज्यादा हुआ, लक्ष्मी मैडम ज्यादा मारते, माधवी मैडम ज्यादा टारगेट करती, बालू सर कभी भी स्कोर करते, ऐसा थिंक करने के लिए बारे में अरे बालू सर कैसे डेरिवेशंस करते, कैसे इक्वेशंस सॉल्व करते, कैसे केमिस्ट्री बोलते, Madhavi Madam, how she delivers the content, how she explains the contemporary issues, how she explains about the, how she relates the burning issues to our classroom, how Kusum Madam class में कैसे बोलते हैं. That you try to learn the things instead of learning negative things from everyone. ये साथ ऐसे क्या ड्रेस पहने हैं, ये कौन सा क्या बोलते हैं उसको ब्रांड है, ये शूज क्या पहना हुए हैं, कौन सा डिओड्रेंट लगा के आया है, ये नहीं देखना है. आपको देखना है, क्या देखना है, ये कैसे बोलते हैं, कैसे कितना बड़ा आदमी बन गए. Even without seeing the textbook, how these people were delivering the content, why can't we? So every child will get a turning point. Still we used to feel, when I used to work, even my first salary was 750 rupees. अब 750 एक दिन में एक दो 500 का नोट दे तो आप एक घंटे में खर्च करके आते, एक घंटा भी नहीं, एक पल में खर्च करते. Then 750 rupees we have to lead our life with entire month. And try to learn the things, savings, podupu. Who thinks always about the future rather than thinking about the present? Who have the idea about the future, definitely that child is going to flourish. గాంధీ మహాత్ముని నేర్చుకోవాల్సింది ఏంటి? గాంధీ మహాత్ముని ఇప్పుడు నెగిటివ్ థింగ్స్ నేర్చుకునే బదులు గాంధీ మహాత్ములు మనం నేర్చుకోవాల్సిన ఫస్ట్ క్వాలిటీ ఏంటి? ఫ్యూచర్ ప్రిడిక్షన్. మొత్తం నేషన్ itself, complete nation used to call him Godfather. He's the father of the nation. ఆయన అనుకుంటే ప్రైమ్ మినిస్టర్ అయితోడు, ప్రెసిడెంట్ అయితోడు. But he did not. లైఫ్ స్టైల్ ఎలా ఉంటాయి? గాంధీజీ లైఫ్ స్టైల్ ఎలా ఉంటాయి? మార్నింగ్ ఒక గ్లాస్ మేకప్ పాలతో స్టార్ట్ అయినటువంటి లైఫ్ డే స్టార్ట్ అవుతాయి. ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ది డే ఓన్లీ వన్ మీల్, నైట్ నో డిన్నర్. మనము మార్నింగ్ పిజ్జా కావాలి, మధ్యాహ్నం బిర్యానీ కావాలి, ఇంకేదో కావాలి, మళ్ళీ సండే వస్తే సండే స్పెషల్ కావాలి. డైలీ 1 month కో డ్రెస్ కావాలి, 1 month కో బ్రాండెడ్ షూస్ కావాలి, 1 month కో బ్రాండెడ్ రిస్ట్ వాచ్ కావాలి, అండ్ బైక్ కావాలి 10th కాకముందే. అండ్ ఈవెన్ మమ్మాస్ ప్రిపేర్ సంథింగ్ ఎల్స్, ఇమీడియట్లీ షౌటింగ్ ఆన్ మమ్మా, చీ ఎప్పుడు వంట నీకు అసలు వంటనే రాదు, వేస్ట్. Still I feel my parents, they have even been a good education. That's why I'm here. Still we respect our parents. Still we bother for our parents. Have you ever bothered for your parents? Have you ever think about your parents? How much pain being taken by your parents? Well, to pay this fees. Because okay, then mukur unnaru, papamo, financial crisis. I know about everyone's family. Rather than knowing about you, I know more about your families. ఫైనాన్షియల్ క్రైసిస్ లో ఉంటే ఇంట్లో హౌస్ వైఫ్ ఉన్న అమ్మాయి పోయి సేల్స్ గర్ల్ అయ్యి షోరూమ్లలో పనిచేసుకుంటూ ఫీజు కడుతున్నారు. అది మర్చిపోతాం మనం. ఎంతసేపు చెడ్డాలమైన పనులు, చెడ్డాలమైనటువంటి ఆలోచనలు. And even few mothers also were here. They struggles like anything. But few people were never bothered about them. Few fathers also were here, moving away from the family, staying in other countries and taking only one time meal and that the rest of the amount will be sent. Such culture is not being accepted. Right? Don't think that I am giving class.
What guide you?
See, hardest decision, no one was able to not like that. See, when we been established, that time when we are going to establish, even my parents refused me. My parents said, why you want to take more hasty decisions? Already you are comfortable, you are working, you are getting good amount, already you have your own vehicle, then why you are going to start a new school? Sometimes parents' mindset also. This also you all need to understand. You need to give the confidence to your parents. Mama, yes, of course I am comfortable. Let me to take one more challenge. Then so that I can prove myself. అవునా కదా? పేరెంట్స్ మన ఏదైనా కొంచెం మంచి పని చేయాలనుకుంటే భయపడతారు. మీరు సక్సెస్ అవుతారో రాదు. నేను స్కూల్ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ చేసేటప్పుడు మా పేరెంట్స్ ఏమన్నారు, వదిలేడానికి బాగానే ఉన్నావు కదరా, ఎందుకురా డబ్బులు మీ దగ్గర లేవు, బయటకే తీసుకొచ్చి పెట్టడం అవసరమా? ఏమన్నా చాలా చేద్దాము, సక్సెస్ అవుతున్నా రాదా సెకండరీ. లెట్స్ ట్రై. ఆల్వేస్ ద డెసిషన్ మేకింగ్ ఆల్సో మేక్స్ ఎ మేజర్ ఇంపాక్ట్ ఇన్ అవర్ లైఫ్. 2017 లో మా మమ్మీ డాడీ మాట నేను స్కూల్ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ చేయకపోతే నేను ఇలా ఉంటాను పెట్టాడు కదా. అవునా కదా? అంటే the decision whichever you take, first what we need, everyone, sit properly everyone, what we need, self-confidence. Self-confidence. And we should have a confidence on us itself. You will need a lot of confidence, definitely you are going to get success. Right? Done.
But what is the one skill that's going to spoil my
Only skills, life skills. Life skills is a vast word. This covers entirely. And you need to be a role model for the future. You need to be a role model for entire the world. Right?
So in the earlier 3 years of yoga, what was the biggest challenge that kept you awake at night?
In the early days of the shloka, actually our school is a commercial complex. You know aware of that. Getting these two plots, getting the backside ground is the biggest challenge for me. Who are the landlords of this plot and that one are a big challenge for me. Then everyone was, I thought, without ground I should not start the school. Before taking the school lease agreement, I approached the backside ground landlord. Basically, he is also a school owner. Then everyone was asking me, how much dare you had? Then the competitor, how can he accept to give the land? But he's a nice gentleman. Still, I'm very much thankful to him. He has accepted that. Don't worry. Your business is yours, my business is mine. Then why to bother about you? If really I'm worth enough, my strength won't go. If really you are worth enough, then you can grant my admissions. That is a business strategies. I will give my ground for you lease. After giving that grounds only, then we have taken the lease for the school. That is the biggest value. But still I feel if God permits, your parents permits, you all gives me good result. We thought to have a good, wonderful building where school ground and the building need to be fun complex.
Clap for it.
We will hope we that also will fulfill our divine desire with all your support.
Would anyone like to ask any question?
Now I'm asking questions. I'm feeling very stressed as it's normal student boy, but you have to share how are you managing now?
Like stress.
Yeah, that's right.
See, every day we have a many challenges. There is, for every problem there will be a solution. Without solution there will not be any problems. Yes or no? Will you accept? Will you accept everyone? Are bolo beta? First, if we get a big problem, generally mindset of a person, how it will be? మనం ఏమనుకుంటాం జనరల్ గా ఇన్ ద వరల్డ్ ఐ am only the person who are bearing entire problems. Yes or no?
Yes.
నాకు ఒక్కడికే ప్రపంచంలో లేని బాధలన్నీ నాకు ఒక్కడికే ఉన్నాయి అనుకుంటాను. When I feel that stress, immediately what I will feel, think, what I used to think, నాకంటే తక్కువ ఉన్న వాళ్ళు ఎవరెవరు. When you may start immediately thinking about them, how they are leading life. A roadside people, daily wages, they will get only 1100 rupees and 1300 rupees. But that 1300 rupees guy is happily is leading life. Then why I should worry? And if anything goes wrong, अरे फिर से स्टार्ट करेंगे लाइफ. उसमें क्या है? ये फाल्स प्रेस्टीज के लिए उतना मौका नहीं देना है. जनरली biggest drawback in India was false prestige. ఈ షర్ట్ మంచిగా వేసుకోకపోతే ఏమనుకుంటాడో, పాయింట్ మంచిగా వేసుకోకపోతే ఏమనుకుంటాడో, చిరిగిపోయిన షూస్ వేసుకుంటూ మన లైఫ్ సగం ఏమైపోతుంది, ఎదుటోని ఇంప్రెషన్ చేయడానికే సరిపోతుంది జీవితం. When you stop impressing the others, then your life will be happily you can lead your life. Even you had desire to eat, but still you feel, అరే పక్కన ఉన్నోడు ఏమనుకుంటాడు. When you will go for dinner, when you will go for marriage or any function, you will feel that you need to eat all the things. But who are besides you? And ఏమనుకుంటాడో, అనుకుంటాడు అనుకుంటాం. మార్నింగ్ మమ్మీ అన్నం పెట్టేటప్పుడు కూడా అనుకుంటాం ఇంకెక్కువ తినాలనిపిస్తుంది, కర్రీ కొంచెం ఎక్కువ పెట్టుకోవాలనిపిస్తుంది. మళ్ళీ మమ్మీ తిరుగుతుందో ఏమో కర్రీ పెట్టుకుంటే ఎక్కువ పెట్టుకుంటే అని మళ్ళీ అక్కడ జీవితం సగము ఈ ఇంప్రెస్ చేయడానికే సరిపోతుంది. యూ స్టాప్ ఇంప్రెసింగ్ ది అదర్స్. వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ హార్ట్ సేస్ యూ డూ, బట్ ఇట్ షుడ్ నాట్ డిస్టర్బ్ ది అదర్స్. Then definitely you will overcome your stress and don't compare yourself with any others. अरे श्री चैतन्य वाला ऑल ओवर इंडिया में 3000 ब्रांचेस है, नारायण वाला को 10,000 इंस्टीट्यूशंस है, मुझे एक ही इंस्टीट्यूशन है. When you start thinking like that, you will mess your life. अरे I am only the person who are running school successfully. I am only the person who leading my life very happily. When you feel that, your life will get happily you can live. And coming to నువ్వు చెప్పిన దానికి, Rakib only can do the things if you feel you won't get more stress. Then Rakib started thinking about others, then you will feel more stress. In examination, annual examinations are coming. Papa has given the target that you need to get the first rank. I am doing my best. First rank के कोशिश करेंगे. Then तो oh, I am still the time. Someone else is going to go the regiment. No, but in your actions, you should not leave it. చేసే పనుల్లో నిజాయితీగా నిబద్ధతతోనే పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా పనిచేయు. ఆ రిజల్ట్ గురించి వరి కాదు. I worked like anything. So rest of the things leave it to God. Whatever you may get the result, you need to answer. If something going wrong, result is where I have done wrong, why I have done got negative result, what will be the reason, what could be the reason, that you need to find out. Next time, the thought you need to overcome. Right.
So, what's the biggest difference between the schools you attended and also in
Biggest difference, as I told just now, I need to see my classroom more lavish, big classrooms, good infrastructure, more good infrastructure. That's what a good news for all of you. I did not disclose anyone. Next academic year, we are tying with Cargo Space. Cargo Space means where mathematics and science, even robotics, data science, this all will be having a separate manual. Every child will get separate book. If, for example, mathematics, whatever the content activities we need to be, that all activities, there will be workstations. You will go and you will do that all the chapters with activities, even science, and even robotics, even data science also. They we are planning to introduce in our school. That is good. Heavy task burden for the organization, but still we thought that it need to be included in our academic calendar. Right?
My question from you is, in this generation, there is very low competition. So everyone is saying that boards, scoring marks is very important. And most of the people are not evaluating their skills and also preferences. So in your perspective, what do you prefer, skills or degrees?
Both are important. I won't say that marks are not important. I won't say that school skills are important. Both are important. See, whoever is having the good skills, obviously they scores good marks. And generally, the tendency, the people who speaks more about the skills, they will say without marks also you can get the skills. Yes or no? But without skills, how can you score the marks? And our CBSE system also not like a memory-based assessment. It is a completely skill-based assessment. And 21st century skills need to be 60% questions next year. Competency-based questions. The case study questions you need to attempt means compulsory. You should have a logical thinking. That is also one of the skills. You should have a decision-making skills. You should have a social interpretation skills. You should have a informative skills. Then only whenever you have all these skills, you can attempt easily these case study questions. Yes, sir? Then how can we say that, sir, I am very good at skills, but I got very less marks? This absolutely, the thought process needs to be, of course. Even I won't deny completely with your statement. Sometimes, whoever is having the good skills during the 3 hours examination times, the 3 hours examination timings, it makes major impact. 3 hours, how you are handling the situation, how you are tackling the questions, how you are attempting the questions, how your brainstorming is being done in the examination hall. This all makes a vital role in getting the result. ఇప్పుడు పోగానే నీకు ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్ లేదు, పొద్దున్నే రాత్రి పూట 2 రోజుల ముందు బాగా మసాలా చికెన్ బిర్యానీ తిన్నావు, మటన్ బిర్యానీ తిన్నావు, స్టమక్ అంతా గుడ్ గబ్ గబ్ గబ్. ఆ టైంలో ఎగ్జామినేషన్ మంచిగా రాస్తావా? వాష్రూమ్కి 10 నిమిషాలకు వెళ్ళిపోదు రా. అండ్ మార్నింగ్ లేవగానే మమ్మీతో ఫైటింగ్ చేసిపోయాను. 3 కంపల్సరీ ఖరాబ్ అవుతుంది. పక్కనోడు చెప్పాడు బస్ ఎక్కగానే, మనం బస్సులోనే పోతాం కదా एग्जाम सेंटर, अरे लीनियर प्रोग्रामिंग के क्वेश्चन आते हैं क्या तेरे, आप पढ़े क्या? अरे लीनियर प्रोग्रामिंग कौन सा चैप्टर है, नहीं मुझे नहीं मालूम, तो मैं मैथ्स अच्छा प्रिपेयर नहीं हुआ. अरे हो गया मेरा काम. ऐसा वैसा तेरे बात जरा खामोश बैठ रहे, मुझे सब मारना, मैं तुझे नहीं बताने वाला हूँ. बाजू में जो बैठते हैं उसका भी महंगा रखता है. अरे फिजिक्स में, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी में ओम्स का एप्लीकेशन है, कहते हैं ओम्स का एप्लीकेशन का क्या है, बोले ओम्स का एप्लीकेशन क्या है, कल पढ़े थे पर याद नहीं यार कैसा. सो गया फिजिक्स. So during the examination, 1 hour before the examination, minimum 1 hour to 2 hours, we need to be very quiet. We should not speak with anyone and we should not read anything. That 3 hours managing itself a big challenge.
Good morning, sir. My name is Mansha Reddy, and I want to ask you a question. What is your main aim to start school and to give a proper education to all of us?
मेन एम तो पर बेटा मैं विवेकानंद जैसा तो बात नहीं कर सकता हूँ. I won't say that I started the school to give the service. First, open speaking, for identity purpose I started the school. The people need to know about my name. Shloka means Krishnality, Krishnality means Shloka. That I need to create the trend. That is only the intention. I won't say that I am going to give for 100 students free education, 200 students free education service. I am taking the fees, I am giving the education. But at the same time, even in our school as of now, 167 students are getting free education.
People make us afraid of themselves that in future they are going to get a good exam also. How to overcome those fears and what are the tips to get success in our board exams to score well and well?
That's not a center. First, you stop thinking that you are a 10th class child. How do other classes you feel the same feeling you need? Every class is important. Who said only 10th class is important? Without climbing the 87th, 8th, 9th steps, you will raise the 10th. No. And 10th class also, the starting day itself, you need to take a strong determination. Sankalpam. Even under whatever it may be the circumstances, in my works, in my hard working, never I won't neglect any kind of thing. When you take that determination, obviously you would work. Yes or no? Second thing, don't work for result. Work for satisfaction. And एक दिन हो गए, when you are going to bed, आज मैं क्या करें? क्या पर गलत काम करें? क्या अच्छा काम करें? What was so impressive that day? What was so worst in my day? Why that worst situation did happen? What could be a reason? Then how I need to overcome that worst situation? And what was made me to get happy? Then how to continue that situation? This, once you start thinking, definitely you will have it. You will definitely get good result. Assessment, self-assessment is important for every child. You know, when I speaks with your teachers also, always I feel, when you see your image in the mirror, rather than seeing your appearance, you need to see your internal image. And when you भगवान के सामने हाथ जोड़ के खड़ा हुआ तो आपको क्या बोलना है? अरे भाई, आपकी दुआ से मैं कुछ भी गलत काम नहीं किया आज. With your blessings, I didn't do any negative things which was harmful to any others. I was ready as whatever the path you may given, I followed your path. So give me same strength to continue my life. When you start feeling, when you start practicing, definitely you will get success. Right? Oh, किसी का भी रिलेशन हो तो कुरान पढ़ते वक्त, नमाज करते वक्त क्या करती? अरे कल का क्या गंदा काम किया? ओ, किस वजह से करना पड़ा? क्यों अच्छा काम करे? किस वजह से वो अच्छा काम करे? ऐसा करे तो हम कभी भी you will get always success. Even, see, as already I told you, my age is 52. There are health issues వచ్చినా still I feel proud that I overcoming that health issues also with some wellness power. But I always feel that I didn't do any negative for anyone. जो मेरा मन से मेरे ख्याल में कभी भी गंदा ख्याल नहीं आता, उस वजह से भगवान मुझे अच्छा ज्यादा ऊपर देते, अच्छा हेल्थ भी देते बोल के वो सीखता हूँ. Dari you always feel that you should feel that I am only the person who had a good skills rather than anyone. When you have that confidence, you will overcome any kind of things. But you should have well equipped with all modern technologies. Why we are trying with Cosmos Space next year? Only my students need to get well equipped with the present trending technology. Isn't it? Even tools ichchedi kuda thought process ichchedi kuda human. We only. Without our thought process, without proper commands, the AI also won't work. No. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Sir,
Then next.
sir, you recently opened a new school. What inspired you to expand?
Just now I already told you better. What is that? I want to be get good, not only the academics, even good facilities. Almost when we start thinking but as I told you just now about our landlord, ground landlord, that person approached us. He said, so and so area में अच्छा land है, sustainable है. हम लोग थोड़ा स्कूल स्टार्ट करें तो रेजिडेंशियल का भी स्टार्ट करें तो कुछ अच्छा है. Then immediately that made us to start. But always, for me, sloka is reality. And sloka is the reality.
Looking at everything you have faced, your slogan will be knowledge of Sranda. What do you hope your legacy will be for students, education, and generation to come?
I didn't understand.
Looking at everything you have faced, slogan and Sranda. What do you hope your legacy will be for students, education, and generations to come?
See, sloka is advice, both is for me. I won't differentiate, but reality will be given if, for example, first child always, some parents will have a special, yes or no? Okay, new parent community, first child will take they will be very particular for everything. Then second child means already they got the habit how to handle the things. They will take granted. The second child not a parliament. For me, slogan is the first way. And coming to the education, that both educations are same. Giving quality education, both organization, both following the methodologies, curriculums are same, but the infrastructures are different. So even the infrastructures are different, fee structure also be different.
So the big really inspiring. What I am most believe you have believed that challenges are not good loss. That are struggles. Absolutely. Your story reminds us that no pain is no pain if you are willing to work for it with sincerity and patience. Thank you for showing us that education and English can really change. So we are all friends of Sazali and the letters to our family. We express our heartfelt gratitude for sharing your journey Your wisdom and your value is also raised. You have not only witnessed school, you have built a foundation for countless dreams. Thank you for inspiring us to believe in ourselves. To all of our listeners, thank you for joining us in an episode of Voice of Inspiration. We hope this conversation will greatly speak to pursue your dreams further and
Remember, I won't say that, take the inspiration. If you will take the inspiration, I will be very fortunate. But always, for you, your parents are hero and heroine. Rather than thinking about, still always I feel that, as I said, my teachers and my mother, who is the best, last parent product by the first name my mother, then next my daughter. Even for my mother also, last 1 year period, she almost, doctor said, chances are 99% hopeless. With Almighty's blessings and like with all your students and parents' blessings, she completely recovered. She is doing good now. She is taking her own activities. She is not dependent on anyone now. Why I am saying about that? Always, when you start respecting your parents, then you will get good success. Please don't ignore your parents and don't criticize your parents for దానితో కష్టపడి పొద్దున సాయంత్రం వరకు వేస్తాడు ఏదైనా అడిగిన విసుక్కోవడం అది చేయండి. ఫస్ట్ కల్చర్స్ స్టార్ట్ నీడ్ టు ఫ్రమ్ యువర్ హోమ్ అండ్ మదర్ కొందరు చదువుకోవడం ఉంటారు. మై మదర్ ఆల్సో ఇల్లిటరేట్. అది ఫస్ట్ ఫోన్ చేయగానే ఏమవుతుంది నా బిడ్డ అంటారు. నెక్స్ట్ ఏమవుతుంది దాంట్లో ఎక్కువ ఖర్చు పెట్టారు. దాని must only every time when I start shooting, first question, second question, doubling for experience. That is. Let's start. She will ask about my daughter and my wife. However, even your parents also, morning boy, no pass cinema, mother. Second name of the day, much good. Okay. ఫస్ట్ ఒక రెండు మమ్మీని కూడా తినేటప్పుడు మీరు తినేటప్పుడు మమ్మీని కూడా మీతో పాటు జాయిన్ చేసుకోవడం లంచ్లో చిన్న చిన్న పనులకు హెల్ప్ చేయడం మీరు ఫ్రీ ఉంటారు. ఇట్ గివ్స్ ఇమెన్స్ ప్లెజర్ టు యువర్ పేరెంట్స్. సో ప్లీజ్ డోంట్ గివ్ ఎ నెగిటివ్ కామెంట్ అబౌట్ యువర్ పేరెంట్స్ వర్క్. దయచేసి నా స్టూడెంట్స్ అవ్వట్లేదని అనుకుంటున్నాను. రైట్ రైట్.
Yes, sir.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.